at the end of the day, I am there. I'm in their team. I'm their person.
Can I ask you why you filed a memorandum to the judge without seeking the views of your clients first?
The explanation is within the memorandum, Tamara. It's in there. I said it.
Which was what?
It's several pages. I'm not going to go through it.
You said you had not sought their views because they were influenced by their mother.
I didn't say that. Anyway, my purpose is I'm the children's lawyer. They need to know at some stage that there is an application in the family court, and they need to know that their dad wants to have contact with them.
Which is not going to happen until the police complete police files.
Whatever, that's your view. All that the children need to know is that Dad has applied for contact. When that happens, children get...
Dad has applied to discharge a protective order. That's what Dad has applied. This is not about access. This is about discharging a protective order. Don't downplay it.
What I have to do is make the children aware that there is an issue that may be decided in the future that affects them. My role is to talk to them about their views. My role is to make sure those views are put before the judge. So
okay, I'm happy with this. When SIFs came here, they had no qualms about asking about an event involving assault, and Zane broke down and cried, and the teacher present at the time did not tell me what had happened. What happened was Zane came home, burst into tears, and I was told after the fact what had occurred at the school. So because of that, I now have serious safety concerns. I now question the integrity of those coming to the school and not having the professionalism to think about the questions that they are asking the children in the first place, that should that actually be occurring in a police evidential room, not at the school.
Well, I guess everybody has a different job to do, and SIFs have a very different role to me. Because to me, a whole body of evidence is presented to the judge if things go to a hearing, and the social worker is one of many witnesses. And you're a witness, and I'm not a witness. I'm a lawyer. You know, you have your lawyer, and you're the client. I'm a lawyer. The children are my clients. I'm not SIF's lawyer. I'm not a judge. I'm the
reality is, if I am not happy with what happens in the lower court, I will be summoning people, including you, to the High Court. So what happens in this room today is evidence. It is a legal interview, and it is evidence.
I'm not here to gather evidence.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
What is the report that you've just given to the judge? That
is not evidence. It's not.
You are collecting facts from the children today that is regarded as evidence.
No, I'm not collecting facts.
And anyone here today could possibly be summoned to the High Court, so they need to be very alert and listening to everything said, because I will have no qualms about summoning everyone in this room.
That is correct. Anybody. I'm the kid's lawyer. I'm not a witness. I cannot give evidence. Anybody who sits in on this meeting is a witness and can be called to give evidence.
Exactly.
If you say lawyer for child is lying about the kids' views, I'm here to collect the kids' views. They're my clients.
Right, and if you write a report that I don't agree with, I will ask for it to be cross-examined via summoning witnesses to the High Court.
Witnesses to the meeting, correct. Yep.
Right.
So that's an issue for the school to consider. Would you rather, do you want me to meet with the kids? Do you want to bring the kids to meet with me at my office?
No. I want it to happen today. I want things to carry on.
The school needs to bear that in mind. Anybody who listens to the meeting, if I put something in my report that
the only reason
that didn't happen, and
the only reason I am saying no to you today is because the judge has made an order, and I am not going to disobey that order.
Yeah.
You have made an appointment, and I'm not going to be the one that said that stop the meeting. You make that call.
No, I could look. It'd be easy. I'd say that we had this discussion. We all agreed it was more appropriate at my office. That's fine. I mean, but I'm here now.
No, you made an appointment here at the. Did she ring up the school?
Yes.
Yes. So you are now trying to change things.
Yeah. So we're now talking about who's present in this meeting.
Did the judge say for the meeting to be at your office? He said for the meeting to be at the school.
Was a she. Anyway, Tamlin.
Where did the judge say for the meeting to be?
We're here now.
Right.
So.
Shall we get on with it?
No. I think we're just talking about who wants to be here and who's not.
What did it say on the memorandum?
Meet with the children.
At the school.
Yeah.
So do you think we should comply with that, or do we want to disobey the judge?
Cross-examine them. They are my clients, my customers. Usually kids find it positive and enjoyable to meet with me. Now this is a difficult case because there's been a whole lot happen, but my role is to get to know them, to be a face, and it is appropriate that I tell them that the dad has filed papers in the family court.
To discharge a judge's order?
No. And one of the things that a judge may have to make a decision about further down the line is whether they see their dad. What do you think about that?
If the protective order gets discharged, one thing at a time, don't raise their hopes, because the first order needs to be discharged.
No, Tamlin, I'm not.
So please don't raise their hopes.
What do you mean?
Well, there are two applications before the court.
Correct.
One to discharge the protective order. If that doesn't get discharged, the access order doesn't happen. So
no, not correct. Not correct. Check with your lawyer. Not correct. You can, in theory, have the two running side by side. You can even have a protection order with and a person against whom the protection order was made.
Well, that
living
will,
with the
but
so
that will be
different.
up to the judge, and it will be dependent on when he comes into the country what the outcome of the police files are. So please be,
I'm not going to
even-handed.
confuse them with adult procedure. There are decisions a judge will have to make, and one of them is about whether or not they spend time with their dad. This is my first meeting.
But don't raise their expectations.
I'm not.
Just in case.
What do you mean?
Just in case the judge says that the protective order is not going to be discharged, and just in case the police prosecute him and put him in jail. That is a very real possibility.
I'm not going to talk to them about that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to make it clear to them that nothing's happening quickly. Because as you know, nothing does happen quickly, especially at the moment in the family court. So I'm not going to make them feel, oh, it's happening tomorrow. I'm going to say, at some stage, one thing a judge will need to decide is whether or not they see dad. It's not going to happen quickly, but I do need to, how do you feel about that? Those sorts of general questions, and just a discussion.
Yes.
Friends at school, what are your interests?
Yes, that sounds good.
So, because in this process, because it takes a while, I would hope that I'll meet with them again. And that goes much better if they know who I am, they hopefully enjoy chatting to me, and they get the feeling that I'm on their team. I'm not a judge's lawyer, I'm not a social worker, I am their lawyer.
You have already put in your first memorandum to the judge that you think they should be in the custody of someone else.
Tamlin.
I don't think my children would be very happy about that if they knew. No, I haven't told them.
Ever done that.
Well, I'll fax what you...
Yeah, please.
Yes, I will.
Please do. Please do. I think probably it's your interpretation of some wording or something in time.
Yep, sounds good.
First meeting. So, on that basis, how do you feel?
I'm happy to stay and be a part of the process.
If it's not, sometimes the kids decide. I don't know. We could start off with everybody. I don't mind.
I feel quite comfortable with the process. I've been through the process before.
Okay, thank you.
And if worst case scenario, if you do get asked to come along to court and be a witness, you're there for an hour and a half.
I don't think that would be happening. That wouldn't be happening.
Now, who's the most chatty and relaxed out of your kids? Or are they all chatty and relaxed?
Well, Caitlin, probably Caitlin. Yeah.
Okay. So no one knows that I'm coming yet today. Do they know?
I
don't mind if they knew.
I said someone would possibly be coming this week.
Cool. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Do they hate meeting with people?
Oh, no, it doesn't worry them.
Yeah,
They're quite chatty kids. It doesn't worry them.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, my goal is that they enjoy it, and I get to know them a bit. And I probably spend the bulk of the time chatting about them and their life and their school, and only very little bit on
Yep.
the ideas.
Okay. Yep, that's all good.
Do they know about a protection order? Will that be a phrase that's familiar to them?
Oh no, they don't know any legal phrases. They don't know anything about anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Right over there. Yep. Okay.
And have I got this right? You'd like me to take some notes?
Yeah, if you can take notes.
Of Susie chatting with the kids.
Yep.
I'll go and get your paper.
Oh, thanks, Jill.
Oh, thanks.